All right, let's do this shit. Happy Black Friday. It is one of the best days of the year to snag a deal, let alone a tech deal, which is what this video is all about. I'm just gonna hop into it and not waste too much of your time. I've kind of scoured the net of some of the best ones. Honestly, not the greatest year. I've seen better before, but anyways. So the first one in the studio, I've plugged these guys enough, but they're on sale even more. A lot of you always grab them for my recommendations. So these are ESR accessories. I've got some of the cases here. So for example, this one is the hybrid case. This one is the soft gel case. Pretty self-explanatory. If you're spending the money on a new device this year, just keep it protected for like 20-ish bucks. They've got this really nice camera guard. You can use it either landscape or vertical. And the biggest thing I would say is just grab a screen protector. Once again, an easy way to protect your device. So right now, they are currently on sale. So you can see one of the cases, it's 38% off. And for example, the screen protectors are at 20% off. I have an extra link below, which you can save an additional 30%. So it's close to like 50%. Literally, it is the best time to grab an accessory. So those are the things in my studio. For the rest, I would say like kind of going through Amazon here. So the S25 Ultra, obviously flagship from Samsung, 28% off. It is rare to find like a flagship that gets you that decent of a deal. I know we should be getting the S26 Ultra probably like end of February, March of next year. But for a brand new device, that's probably still the best from Samsung. That's obviously a no-brainer, so 28% off. Next off, I had a couple Samsung stuff. So this is the Tab A9 Plus. You're saving 36%, so $139. Great as like a secondary device, as a tablet that you just kind of watch content on. If you want to use it as a little control thing for your house, if you have any smart home stuff. So I think that is a great deal. Last Samsung thing, 39% off for this 32-inch gaming monitor. So it is slightly curved, 165 hertz refresh rate, 1 mil response time for 32 inches. Honestly, I don't think you can beat that. You can see that the smaller one, 27 inches, is also 200 bucks. So for the same price, get a couple inches larger because every inch counts. So moving on to TVs, this is where I feel like Black Friday really suffered. I couldn't honestly find any. There was this one little 40-inch from like Hisense for $129. I've got another monitor here. It is the Asus ROG Strix 34. So I created a separate like little video on some of the ROG monitors that are on sale. This one was one of the best, but I'd honestly take the Samsung, like this is only 20% off, still $800. There are a few better deals for monitors out there. Little accessories, so you can see this, where's this guy? This little guy on the back. So this is one of the Lexar SSDs. This one is with MagSafe, but if you don't really care about that magnet that kind of like clips on, this one is just as good. It's cheaper. This is 2 terabytes. It's got great read and write speeds and is 32% off right now. So I think that is a solid deal. Some mice, so into accessories. This one was pretty good. So I've been playing a bit more, sadly, like World of Warcraft lately. I don't know how I managed that with a new kid, but the Logitech G502. 30% off, $128, and then I have a cheaper one here, the Logitech G Pro X. So that is 47% off, so only 80 bucks, so that's close to 50% off. I think that's like a better deal. I saw some really good ones on Amazon, but those are the two that I was kind of eyeing. The last gaming accessory is this little Xbox controller, 31% off. Normally for like accessories, now is like the best time to buy them. So if you pick up a new console, I know there's some PlayStation deals as well. So 31% off, 50 bucks for a controller, which you cannot beat. Games. I found that this was probably the biggest discount. So for example, like on a Nintendo Switch, we had this one, Marvel vs. Capcom, 60% off, only 20 bucks. This one says this deal is selling fast. I know that stuff on Amazon does sell out, so snag that. For example, Elden Ring, once again, 60% off. You can grab this for 20 bucks. If you're on PS5, once again, that is a no-brainer. Moving on to some headphones. So these are the Sony WH-1000X Mark Vs, literally like the best in the class for like noise canceling. They're normally pretty pricey at 400 bucks, so 38% off for a very solid pair. I think that is pretty good. And the next pair, just a bit more on the budget. So these are by Soundcore. Maybe they don't sound as like good, but for the price, like you cannot beat $38 for headphones. Once again, close to 50% off. And as long as you don't care about the name brand, they have like 80% of the features, 80% of the sound profile. you're saving way more money there. So 40 bucks, that's really good. Wearables, once again, was an area where I struggled to find some good deals. This was honestly the best. So if you are into running, this is the Garmin Phoenix. So that's 30% off. So that is $849. They're still pricey for smartwatches, or I guess for a Garmin, but that is what it is. Last but not least, just some other pieces of tech that I saw floating around. So this is the Marshall Emberton 2. Forgive my pronunciation. It is early in the morning for me here. 89 bucks. Once again, for a Bluetooth speaker, I think Marshall are some of the best. I featured them on the channel multiple times. They just have that really iconic look. So that is a great time to buy it for half off. Next off, this one I was honestly kind of eyeing, and I think I'm gonna purchase for myself. So this is the Logitech G29. This is like a racing sim. So I know that you can go like really hardcore and build one from like Fantech or Fanatic for like way more money. If you just want like a budget gaming like rig for like racing, just get the one that plugs into your console, into a PC. Simple plug and play from Logitech. It is better than using a controller. Obviously not as good as those higher end ones, but for $200, you don't need to worry about building like out any special rig. You just kind of mount it to your table. You're good to go if you're a casual gamer, but like doing racing games. I think that's an awesome option. And the last one here was the Roborock, more so for like home tech. So 45% off, $549. A lot of people were asking me about like home tech deals in specific like robot vacuum. So I included this one as part of the list. Like I said, if you go into like Amazon and then like hit up that Black Friday list, there isn't too much. Like I feel like if we go into like tech and gaming, you can kind of see like their site. If I've missed anything, like maybe this Aura Ring is good, like batteries, I guess, like laptops, they were so-so, like some good audio stuff. But I would say that was the majority of it. I was really surprised about the no TVs. There are some good deals, like some of the 50% off things like I mentioned. Maybe if you want that flagship S25 Ultra, like I said, the ESR stuff, really good deal because you get the discount plus my coupon. If you've left the video, see ya. If you have any other deals, leave them down below for other people to shop. Hope you guys are enjoying a Black Friday. If you've managed to snag one, let me know what you picked up. I'm probably missing something, but short and sweet. See ya.